I have to wonder if this person is becoming a little bit more sensitive to your needs. Because the Five of Pentacles being the overall here, there's something that's lacking for you, something that you don't have. I don't think that this is going to have to do with rejecting anything here, but you clearly come into this feeling like this is something you should have moved on from with that Eight of Cups. Them showing the Magician, I don't want to say like, you know, manipulation in a way where they played with your emotions. Now for some of you, yeah, but the thing is I kind of feel sincerity coming out, but for you, it's like, I don't understand where this is coming from. But going back to the Magician, it's kind of like they did whatever they could to make things work for them so that you didn't leave, if that makes sense. But in doing that, with the Emperor, I feel like, and especially with the Hierophant, man, that combo is never really good. I feel like this person is controlling. But I think that they also have like a lot of expectations from you. But the way that you feel about it is like weighed down. You know, especially if you're dealing with somebody who is like, well, we have to do things my way, right? But their way makes you feel like this relationship is a burden. And there is something lacking for you. And I don't know that they see that. Now, coming out of this with the Hierophant and then looking at the Nine of Cups, the thing is with the way that you come into this, I think that if there are any kind of conversations going on with this person, I think that it's about what you want, what you need, what is going to make you happy. They feel like very restrictive. Like, you made this commitment, you need to stick to this. But for you, it's like, man, I feel depleted. I'm not getting what I want. Now, I do think, though, that they become a little bit more sensitive to your needs. But then again, looking at, you know, the outcome as a total, you know, and we're going to clarify this. They may be seeing you as being foolish in terms of, you know, following your heart and what you feel like you really need, because that Ten of Wands could suggest that you're getting to the breaking point here where things are going to have to end with somebody who is a little bit too overbearing, a little bit too controlling. They have expectations of you that are more than I think that you can handle. And I think that there is a part of you that kind of goes back to this place of, you know, I thought about walking away from this, but, you know, it's like you stick it out to the bitter end, right? But the thing is that it's not actually over here. You know, but we'll see coming out. The Star, I look at that as, one, we could be talking about healing the relationship or having hope restored to you. Or if you're going back to a place where you're considering what's going to make you happy and you're looking at possibly walking away, instead of looking at the moon, you're looking at the star. The bigger, the better. Because with the moon being there, I don't think that this person really understands what you need. Now, to be fair, though, do you understand what you want and what you need? And can you clearly communicate that to this person? Or is it that they're just completely shut down and they're like, no, you have to stay with this commitment? But I don't like this in the middle here with the Five of Pentacles, because for you, I feel like a longing for something that I don't know that this person can give, but I'm hopeful with this Knight of Cups. But it's interesting to me looking at it, how this is such a big thing for them. You know, because I'm looking at that Magician thinking they used what they had available to stop you from moving on from them. And then they exerted control. And then it's even more like, conforming with the High Priest, right? Or the Hierophant. And it's no wonder why you're looking at the Ten of Wands. But I want to clarify that. And then the Eight of Pentacles. And the thing is when it comes down to putting in the effort, it's almost like they kind of retreat. So what I'm getting from this, first of all, is that they're being given another opportunity with you. You know, but the Knight of Cups, typically when we're talking about messages of love and romance, the Knight of Cups goes along with what they're feeling in the moment, but they don't really consider, you know, the long term. Any of the Knights are going to be that way. They don't consider the long term as far as their actions go, although the Knight of Pentacles may be a little bit different. But, you know, being methodical is maybe not the best way. But anyway, I kind of look at this as, here is this opportunity where the passion can be rebuilt, but there's not a whole lot of understanding in what you need. Now, again, it could be that you don't understand what you need from this person, though, either. You know, you may be going back to a place where you're just considering moving on. But it's like they try a different tactic. Where they've been really oppressive, now it's like, you know, a little bit more lighthearted. But the thing is with the King of Swords, and I feel like that's you, whether you're male or female, I think that it's the way that you communicate to them in a very, like, diplomatic way, that they understand that, you know, there's something else that you could have that may be better than them. And I hate putting it that way, but that's what that feels like. It feels like that is the motivating force for them to act the way that they are. Okay. Now, after that, with the Empress and then looking at the Four of Pentacles, this to me is like, there is a part of you that has been very giving, caring, nurturing, and understanding when it comes to this person and what they are having, like, an inability to let go of. So it makes me wonder here if something didn't happen in the past that you may have, like, I don't want to say done to this person, but something may have happened where it allowed them to take control. You know, and whatever the case may be here, if we're talking about, you know, you thinking about moving on, if that was enough for them, or if something like actually happened in terms of like you getting interested in somebody else, or you know what I mean. But it makes me feel like something happened that allowed them to kind of like take control over you. And I think that you have given a lot of yourself, whether you're male or female here with the Empress. But the thing is that there are things that they can't let go of. Despite the communication and them understanding that, yeah, you could have better. They need to step it up if they want to take advantage of this opportunity. It's like there are things that they still can't. They're just maintaining the relationship right now, which makes me feel very insincere about that Knight of Cups. Then, with you looking at the Eight of Pentacles, you clearly understand that a lot of effort is going to have to be put into this. It's never really a good thing when you look at relationships. It's not bad, but it may take a lot of effort for you to want to give and heal the situation. For them, they have a lot to consider, but I also think that when it comes down to putting in the effort, they kind of like need to shut down for a minute to think about it. It's almost like, I don't want to have this conversation with you anymore. And in order to heal the situation between the two of you and have a new beginning here, we're going to have to talk about some things. You can't be insincere about the way that you feel. And I really think that they're having a hard time here letting go of what may have happened, whatever it was that allowed them to take control over you. But it's leaving you in a place where you can only be depleted so much. And then you have the Page of Wands. That one I've been seeing way too much, and it bothers me because it always suggests that there's something that somebody wants you to look past. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. But, you know, traditionally, right, with the Page of Wands, we could be talking about taking a new path with a relationship with somebody that, you know, you may have been very happy with in the past. I think that a lot of you are looking at, you know, the chemistry and the attraction that you had with someone, and there is this hope that's coming through to kind of like heal things. Like, I almost feel like there's still more happiness to be had. But it makes me wonder, you know, like how long you have been apart from this person. But clearly we're talking about somebody that makes you very, very happy. Very happy. A lot of love. You know, and chemistry, absolutely. Right? I mean, like, look at you, you know? But we need to heal some things. And then you move into the damn devil. And this is moving forward in a way where it feels like it's just based off of physical attraction, and it's not more than that. Even though how you see this person in the past is more, the way that you move forward is just based on the physical. But the Three of Wands would suggest that you're starting to realize that there are more feelings there, and that the both of you do feel the same way, and it's like amplified with the Two of Cups. You may be beginning a relationship here with someone from your past, but I want to know what this Page of Wands is about. What is it that we need to look past? Do we need to look past what has happened before? But now for some of you, you may be having hope restored in your love life because you're meeting somebody here that you have a lot of chemistry with, right? It may feel like it's just based off of lust, but I think that, you know, with the Three of Wands, you're realizing something different, and I do see some of you starting a relationship here. And then the Ten of Wands, yeah, this may be something that either you or the other person is not going to be able to look past, but that's going to have to do, I think, with the Page of Swords here. This isn't good. So now, this, I kind of get the feeling, doesn't really have to do with, like, you spying on this person. Because the thing is you wouldn't have to be like this if things were good. You see what I'm saying? So this kind of feels like something that is attached to either you or the other person. It's like there's a third party involved, basically, that is, like, wanting to intervene or interject. But the thing is you're still connecting, but the way that you do it is not in a way where either one of you actually understands, you know, what you're feeling. You've got the flirting going on, getting to know each other here with the Two of Wands, definitely. And with the Three of Wands, there's more of an understanding of how you feel about each other. But it's all passion-driven, right? And then you move into this place where you are going to be starting a relationship here. But the thing is there's something that I don't think that either one of you is going to be able to look past that, or it's one or the other. But I think that this is something outside of what is going on between you two. Now, this, for those of you who are single and you're not looking at anybody from the past, this could, like I said, literally be you having chemistry with somebody new. Everything feels really good. This is exactly what you want. There's a lot of happiness there. And it brings hope to you in terms of moving forward with this relationship. But there is another influence that I think is going to cause any kind of a relationship to immediately come to an end. Because the Ten of Wands is like, we hook up, we get together, but nothing happens after that. It's like the relationship is completely dropped. But again, with the Page of Wands, it's going to be something that you can't look past. They can't look past, the both of you, you know? And then the Seven of Cups. All right. So clearly, this is the person that you have been seeking. Unfortunately, you didn't seek the issues that came along with being involved with this person. But yeah, they could be, right? They could be the one. Especially with the Seven of Cups coming out on this. The Tower being the past with the Seven of Wands, very clearly this is about needing to overcome any doubts that you have involving, you know, the person that you're with here. And there may or may not have been cheating, deception, jealousy, things like that with the Tower. But you're doubting this person. You're doubting the relationship with the Seven of Wands because that's heavy, man, with the Tower being there. Now, let's say for some of you, this is what you experienced in the past with your relationship. Okay. You are trying to get past that now. The problem is that if this has happened to you, you're going to be in a place where it's like, I don't even see you. I can't pay attention to you right now. I have to think about myself. That is the Eight of Pentacles. And you are trying to find the strength to continue to do that and not give in to this person just yet because there's still the doubt. But instead of like trying to get your attention, they realize that there's something that needs to be fixed and quickly here. And with the Nine of Wands, right, we're needing to fix some issues before it's too late. But with the Seven of Cups, the thing is what the relationship could have been maybe a problem in terms of actually fixing the issue. Now, you can flip the script on this for sure, but I'm looking at this from Leo's perspective, especially with you showing up with strength. I really feel like this is about you trying to refrain from giving into this person until they fix some shit that they may have done, because you doubt them. But, you know, where is this relationship actually going, though? Why is it back into the realm of possibilities and not actually being realized here? You know, because that is a Seven of Cups. And then you have the Queen of Wands. And I think that for you, it's just, I don't want to give myself completely just yet. But there still, I think, very much is a want on your part to see, you know, the relationship go in a better direction. Because, you know, this would suggest that you see the possibility of it being really good. But something needs to be corrected here. And the Queen of Wands, I don't ever really see her being somebody who is fully giving. She doesn't want to expose all of herself, is the best way to put that. But this, though, all right, let's talk about this. The Knight of Pentacles, clarifying the doubt, to me, is saying that it's either you or your partner, somebody is jealous because there is another person, but there is no offer being accepted here. It's just, we're just acquaintances or we're just friends. Right? Now, for you, if, you know, you're not wanting to give in to this person, like, let's say they're being, like, unrealistic about things, right? Or they're just being like, you're crazy. That's not what's going on here. There's no reason for you to doubt me. It may be that, you know, you're trying to find the strength here to kind of deal with this situation. But with the Six of Cups, somebody is still very focused on a past relationship or what may have happened in the past. I don't think that it has to do with how you used to be or how they used to be. I really think that, let's just say, like I said, if this is your partner acting like you're doing something that you're not, it's because they can't get past a relationship that you used to be in, especially if you still have any kind of contact with this person. But nothing's happening, though, and that's the thing with the Knight of Pentacles. Nothing is happening, but they doubt that. But we're trying to find the strength here to get that through to them.